Almost a week had passed since I watched my parents slaughtered in front of my very eyes by bandits. I remember my father shouting at me to run. Run. And like a coward I ran. I ran as fast as I could and as far as I could, but I did not know where. I vaguely remember my mother's telling me stories of my Uncle Lorden who had settled in Gostovia. He was my only hope at this time, so I searched for him. I needed guidance. I needed hope. I needed revenge.
Hey folks, and welcome to this channel. I am the Exiled King, and today I'm excited to be starting a new series with this game right here, Medieval Dynasty. So, what is Medieval Dynasty, I hear you ask? Well, Medieval Dynasty, according to the developers that is a unique mix of life simulation, survival, and strategy build-up game. Explore a huge and living open world, build up your village, and lead your folks through the Middle Ages. Okay, so I've seen a lot of different YouTubers play this game, and it's got me very excited by it and what it could become, because it's still only early access. From watching them play, I think I've learned a lot. I'm sure I'll learn a lot more by playing it. So with this series, I'm hoping to help and learn from you all, to help you guys learn the basics of building your first house, getting your farm up and going, and getting your village. And I'm sure if in the comment section if I make any mistakes, I'd like you guys to please write them down, give me help as well, because I will read them. But I'm also going to play this game a little different from what I've seen. For example, most people I see build along the river. So this is the map right here. These are the rivers along here. The reason I suppose most of them build along the rivers is because you need reeds for attaching your house. But I don't want to build along the river. I'm going to do a little bit different. I want to build up in the hills, and I explain that reason a little bit later on. And I also want to make this game a bit more immersive for me, and well, hopefully a bit more immersive for you. So I want to give the NPCs, give them a voice, because they're quite boring if they don't talk. For me, anyways. They just, you're just reading off your own voice. So I'm going to try and give them a bit of personality. Some of them. It'll be hard for me to do the women's voices, but I'll give it a go if you want. For example, this man here, this is Unigost. So I want to give him a voice. I was thinking of a posh kind of an Englishy voice, because it's kind of medieval times, kind of Game of Thrones-esque I'm going to go with. But not just only that, I want to maybe look at the maps here. Maybe name roads, valleys, hills. Give it a bit more life to the game. But yeah, so if you can help me with any of those suggestions, I'll be happy to hear it. For example, what will we call this lake here? That'd be great if you have an option for that. Anyways, what's this episode about? This first episode? Well, this first episode, I'm just simply going to show you the basics. How to set up your first house, how to make the tools to do that, and why I built mine, where I'm going to build it. So first thing I have to do is talk to this guy right here, because apparently I'm looking for my uncle. So let's get into it. Hey stranger, what brings you to our valley? You don't look like a merchant or pilgrim. No, I'm not. Racemir is my name, and I came from the south looking for my uncle, Lorden. In his old home, they called him Lorden the Raftsman. Lorden? Ah, yes. He told me once about his life on the river. You came to the right place, but a few years too late, I'm afraid. Why is that? What happened to my uncle? He was a great man, and an even better friend. Rasimir, as a good craftsman and an excellent trader, he made a small fortune here. See the tavern over there? He built and ran it, as well as many other shops you will find in the valley. My mother told me that he got wealthy in the north. I had no idea how wealthy, but that doesn't answer my question. Your uncle got himself killed, my friend. He had this idea of a huge trade with the German kingdom in the west. 5 carts filled with the best iron ore, beautiful colored linen, and our excellent beer, pulled by 10 oxen. He was not fooling around, I can tell you that much. So what happened? How did he die? His truck got ambushed by bandits, his cart was slaughtered. He must have put up a good fight, took 2 with him to the death, from what we saw when we searched for him. I buried him myself, or better, what the wolves left behind. I am sorry to be the bearer of such news. My uncle is dead. His wealth is gone. I came all this way for nothing. Don't say that. I wouldn't let a nephew or lord go to waste. And even if most villagers forget fast what they owe your uncle, I have no intention to join them here. I am the Castilian, and my word can still carry weight. So tell me, can you build your own fortune? I can craft simple tools. I can collect my necessities from the wilderness. I know how to count and to barter. That's good enough. I may not have goods or gold to offer, but you can have as much land here as you want. Not sold, but granted to you for life. Build a house, grow vegetables, keep some livestock, and follow your uncle's dreams. Are you serious? My own land, as much as I want. As much as you put to good use, my boy. And as long as you can pay our taxes. I understand. Do you have any advice for me to start with? You can cut down trees to build your house. Reeds grow by the river. It'll work well for a roof. Do you have some food with you? Not much. If necessary, you will find several vendors in our village. If you don't have any money for food, you can always look for mushrooms in the forest or hunt animals. Maybe I could earn some coins somehow. Sure, you could talk to people here and other villages. Maybe someone will pay for your help. Thank you so much for your advice. It's time for me to find the right place. Let me see. I have something special for you. This is the hammer your uncle used to build the house in which he grew old. What better tool could you use to build your first home here? Thank you very much. See you next time. There we go, guys. That is it. That is the start. Off we go. Allows access to inventory skills, journal, map, management, technology. Explore the functions and information they provide. I kind of explored them off screen before I recorded this. Construction wheel. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Inspector mode. That's very useful if you're going hunting or looking for herbs or spears you might have thrown down. So left alt key. Okay, that is perfect. Escape. Thank you very much, Unigos, for the hammer. So, this is the village here. So our first thing to do is we have to get 10 sticks, 2 rocks, make a stone axe, cut down 5 trees, and collect 20 straw, and build our first house. So, first thing I do, if I was a new player like you guys, I come out here and go straight, get the reeds. It's up to you, you can do it your own way, but the reeds are very light, easy to carry. I'll just actually draw your attention to the bottom left of the screen there. So the green button, or the green icon, is your stamina. The red is your health. The orange is your food consumption. So if you need to eat, and the blue is your water, so how hydrated you are. So it's a good idea to come down here and drink some of this water. To start off, you'll see it shot up there. So you need to keep hydrated, and you need to keep full, or your health will go down and you'll eventually die. So first thing I'm going to do is collect straw. It says 20. I think I need more than that though for the house. So I'm going to collect 24 of them here. So it's like this. So it's 9. How much is that? I'm just going to get a few extra just in case. Gotta be sure because they're very light. Now I have a weight restriction, so I'm going to click the tab button here just to show you. So down here, 35 kg I can carry, and I'm currently at this. So still can carry a bit more. Just going to show you the rocks. So there's a rock. You need to pick it up. Branches, you can get these from chopping down trees, or just they are everywhere. You'll never have a problem finding them. Rocks can sometimes be difficult to find, but they're not too bad, especially in winter. They're easier to find. So this is a good start. Just come out here and collect what you need to do. Now there's berries and there's trees here. I'll show you now in a second. Oh, pick up the rock. Perfect. Okay, so these berry bushes are just over here. Don't bother picking them just this season, just yet, because it's spring at the moment. Wait until summer and you can make a lot of money from picking all these berries. Okay, so I'm going to teleport myself to where I'm going to build my house. So in order to do that, I press the escape button and I click on unstuck, and it brings me back to the spawn point, which is here. So I was here and I teleported here. Now why did I do that, you say? No matter where you are in the map, if you click on that unstuck button, you'll teleport back here. And if you're carrying too much weight, it's really quick to get back here. So that's where I'm going to live. So it's just useful for me to pick up resources later on. Second reason I'm going to doing that is because there's no carts or horses in this game as of yet. So transporting stuff around is very hard, especially if you're carrying stuff like clay or rocks, logs, anything like that. They can be overbearing and it just gets annoying after a while. Or if you have missions, you can just teleport back, get what you need, and yeah, just collect it. Also around this area, good room for development. So I plan on building the house here, and I'll eventually start building my village up along this way. That's the plan anyways. And around here there's so many rabbits here and deers here. Okay, even there, with the deer on the hill, just like that. So, good place to start, I think anyways. The only thing it doesn't have on easy access is the reeds, but they're not far to go really. So I'm just going to click on the tab and show you this here first. So we have the wooden hammer that'll help make the house, simple torch, the clothes, clothes, don't worry about that. Only in winter time you worry about clothes so much. The food condition is 100% at the moment, but as each season passes, that decreases. So, and depending where you have it, if you have it in person, it'll go down quicker. If you have it in a box in your house, in the store box, it'll go down slower. And then as a food storage, it'll go down even slower again. So rocks, straw, you see me pick those up. I'm just going to show you how to craft. So the first thing you do is press the Q button, click on crafting. I'm going to build myself, I have to build myself stone axe, cutting trees, and so I'm going to build, I'll build a stone axe here. I also want to build a hoe. But first I'll build axe, and I'm going to build, click the ore button because I want to build multiple of them. Okay, maybe I can only build one at the moment. Just click more sticks. Yeah, click more sticks, I'm almost sure. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to fast forward as I cut down these trees because it's quite boring for you. I might show you the first tree. I'll cut down the first tree for you. And as I'm cutting down, just to let you know, these trees come back every 2 years, provided you don't get rid of the stumps. So as one tree falls, just start cutting another one. That fall. Oh, so unfit. Okay. So as you see them fall down there, give it a couple of chops. Oh my word! Come on. There we go. There's the logs. You just simply pick them up. So this stump here, after 2 years, that'll regrow back a tree again. So I don't want to get rid of that stump, unless it's really annoying me. But for now, it's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to fast forward and cut down a lot of trees. So you'll be back in a minute. I found a place to settle, up in the mountains. I liked it up here. It had everything I needed. Timber for the house, plenty of meat from the rabbits and deers. The problem is, I was on my own. It was going to be difficult to build my house before the nightfall, but I moved as quickly as I could, chopping every tree down in my sight. I could hear the howling of the wolves in the distance. I needed to move fast. Okay, let's put down building, farming, field. 1, 2, 3. That looks good to me. Don't care about that at the moment. Okay, yeah. I think I'm over encumbered with stuff, so I'm going to. No, I'm not. Well, I am actually, yeah. So I need to get rid of definitely some rocks. Drop X. Because I want to be light. The good thing about dropping stuff in this game is that it doesn't disappear. So if you drop a load of rocks, if you've gathered loads, just drop them and they'll always be there as long as you remember where they are. So yeah, that'll save me some weight. Now let's go collect 3 logs. Let's take the furthest away first, because if it gets dark, I don't want to be going too far away from the house, or I won't know where I'm going. Yes, don't care. I should care, but I don't at the moment. Okay. Let's get this house set up before it gets dark. Q, building, house, small log house, perfect. Oh. Oh. Perfect, okay. Let's build it. So, for the roof here, you'll notice that it takes 32 straw. Sorry, it takes 8 for each, but altogether it takes 32. For the first mission, they tell you to collect 20. Don't listen to them. Collect 32. Because if you want to build in the hills like this, you will need 32. You don't want to have to go back there again, because time is precious for the first day. You want to build this house because it's soon getting dark. As you can see there already, it's getting dark. So I need to act very quickly. Okay guys, there you have it. The house is built. I'm going to light this place up a little bit. Not the whole house, just the fire here. Although it's kind of dangerous lighting up a fire inside in a wicker wooden house, but there you have it. So, this is the house. I know it's not great to see it at night time, but it's good to see it at night. I'll show you in the day as well after. So here is where you cook. So you can cook here or cook here in the cauldron. So for here, the resources are easy enough to get. If you kill a rabbit, very simple to kill them. Get the meat, cook it on this, or you can keep roasted meat, etc. Fish if you're going fishing. And here you need a few more ingredients. It's more complicated to cook on that. You also get a store thing, so store chest, so you can store like food, weapons, whatever you want into it. Probably good for your, I'd say, your tools and that, and maybe stuff like that you won't need yet, like feathers. And also, food in this game, it deteriorates. It's hard to pronounce. Over time. So each season, once it's finished, it'll deteriorate more and more. If you have it equipped or on your person, like I have now, then it will deteriorate quicker. But if you put it in a chest, less, and in food storage, even less again. So it's a good idea to put it into storage. At the moment, the season isn't over. I think I have another 2 days, so I'll keep them on me for now. But for now, I'll just throw in the feathers. They're already light anyways, but just to get them off. And yeah, I'll keep it at that. Then we've got 3 beds. In the bigger house, you get 4 beds. So the double bed here is for yourself and your lady friend. If you're lucky enough to flirt with one and get her on your side. And here is for if you have a child together. So NPCs can have children as well. So if you have a man and a woman sharing a house and they get jiggy, they might have a baby. So thing is, early on in the game, I wouldn't recommend really having a child quick, yourself or your NPCs. The simple reason for that is because they take up a valuable management slot. So you can have a certain amount of people, population. I've 1 because it's just me, but you have a limit of at the start depending on your dynasty reputation. Say for example you have 5. If you have a child that's 1 year old, they can't do anything until they're 18. So you're wasting 18 years of this game on someone that can't do anything. So you're better off finding a person that's fully grown to start working for you and take advantage of them. There's a population cap, I think, of 30, but if you or your NPCs have children and stuff like that, it can increase. I'm not sure 100% about that, I could be wrong. We'll learn as we get to that stage. But for now, I'm going to avoid letting men and women live together. Except for myself, I can live with a woman, but I won't be doing any. I'll use protection, basically, if I have her in the bed beside me. Okay? That's about it. I'm going to go to sleep now, and as you can see, my health bar down the bottom left is low. I'm going to eat something first before I go to bed. They say you shouldn't eat before you go to bed, but here I am. Oatmeal, that's good. Let's eat some of this dried meat because it's quite heavy. Okay, good. And tomorrow morning, first thing I'm going to do is get a drink of water. So I'm just going to go to sleep here first. Good night. Good morning. So, this is what it looks like at night time, or daytime even. Ugh. I'm going to hold this path here right now as well, while I'm at it. Nope. 1, 2, there we go. Now, looking better than what it was, so it looks a bit like a road. It's the best you can kind of do at the moment until roads are put into the game. I'm going to show you where I get water. So a quicker way to run, by the way, as well, is if you don't have a weapon equipped. So let's go to 4. Why? I want to equip that. Where is it? Oh, that's my torch, is it? Okay, it's okay. So many deers around here. So many. And they're running around like headless chickens. Look at them. Okay. Drink the water. Perfect. Now I'm set up for the day. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. Oh yeah. What's funny? Look, he's very tame. I could kill him so easily right now. But I won't. I'm nice like that. So in the next video, I plan on showing you guys exactly what it says there to the right of chapter 2 to set a trap, to make a wooden spear, wooden knife, hunt a wild animal. Probably go hunt some of these deers because they're so basically on my doorstep. They're like they're my pet dogs or something. And survive for a season. Simple. So thanks very much for joining me for my very first video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you stick around as the series progresses. Please leave a like, be very good for helping me grow this channel, because this is my very first video. So I'm trying my best. If you have any hints as well, please leave them in the comment section. Any suggestions, I'll be happy to hear them. And yeah, so like, subscribe, and share, and stick around for the next video. Hopefully I'll have it up soon.